Hi guys, this is CarFan446 here. Right, I've got a pretty difficult subject for you today. I'm joined by my boy CarFan442 on the phone. I'm actually recording this. So, I've got a little proposition. My phone's about to die. In the movie Cars, Pixar's movie Cars, are the cars people or are they regular old cars? Now, my thing behind this is, when Lightning McQueen is racing, is that just athletics for the other cars? Are they watch? Is that like the Olympics they're watching? I don't know. CarFan442, what's your thoughts on this?
My thoughts on this is that I actually think we have different species of animals. That there is also different species of such vehicle. So, for example, aeroplanes, trucks, and the subject matter, cars.
Yeah, so I mean, the writer for Cars and Planes said that they exist in the same universe. So surely that would mean that they're just different species. But Lightning McQueen rides inside other vehicles.
This is true.
So is that just like him being on the bus?
I would say yes, it's like him being a bus. Because you have the conductor of the bus is the bus driver, and you have the humans, and like the humans like cars. And
but what's inside Lightning McQueen's body where the people should sit? Because he has windows.
He does have windows.
Like on the side, there's windows, but they're greyed out.
It's interesting. It is interesting.
This is just the questions that everybody has. Cars. Let's look at the Cars movie. Let's look at some photos from here. So we've got. Yeah, so they have windows, but the windows are all blacked out, and. So surely, if they're alive, that's where their brains are going to be, or are their brains going to be the engine?
Well, technically, they'll be the computers within them.
But they have eyes and a mouth, and they have to like drink. They drink fuel, don't they, to survive?
I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's how cars run. They need petrol, and they need servicing.
So,
like humans do in a way.
Who made the first car?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. I'm pretty sure that they overruled the human race.
So you think that maybe a mad scientist went crazy and gene spliced a car on a human and they kind of took over?
Yeah, I reckon that he created like a hyper-intelligence within a vehicle to try and... It's like self-driving cars, but to a higher degree.
So we definitely know it's on an Earth-like planet because of Cars 2. That's on Earth, and you've got the British car.
Natural resources that they use.
Yeah, and it snows in there because they go to Russia, don't they?
That is true, yes. And also, what confused me is that they've even adopted different accents, which makes me think...
Like we've got Mexican cars.
iRobot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they've become hyper intelligent, and then it's like they're around the world, and they probably have different accents from like around the world. So I'm guessing the British made the British.
So they must have religion as well, because there's a Pope car.
That's true. Wow, so they've even adopted. Wow.
That's why I think your theory that they're people is true.
Yeah, because how would have they learned these things?
Yeah.
Having us.
Yeah, they wouldn't. So they must have been humans at one point. So they had the Pope, and then the Pope had a bigger car that he went into.
My God.
You see, I think your theory that they used to be people once is correct. But
because they use human words, so
yeah, and they all speak English. But
yeah.
if they need fuel, they don't have arms, so how did they build anything?
Don't you remember in the film they have like special pumps?
Yeah, but how do they build things if they have no arms?
It is true, like how do these little components build up these bigger components?
Like the stadium that Lightning McQueen races in, how did they build that if they have no arms?
Yeah.
See, these are why we ask these questions, to provoke our viewers. These are the real questions.
We're the only two people that could actually be fucking asking these questions.
Yeah, no one else is gonna. I think that we need to look into this some more. We need to update our viewers on what we find. We're also only at 5 minutes, so we need to do another 5 minutes so we can hit the watch time.
That makes sense. What should we talk about?
But
Should we
they,
talk about Cars 2? Have you seen Cars 2?
I actually haven't seen Cars 2.
I'll give you a little briefing on Cars 2.
Yeah, I know they're spies, and I know that
That is correct,
it wasn't
they're
that
spies.
it wasn't that critically acclaimed Cars 2 as opposed to the first Cars movie.
No, if I'm being honest, critics may say it's shit. I may agree with that. I may agree with critics.
So I also haven't seen Planes either. Have you seen Planes?
Planes. I watched 5 minutes of it and I wanted to kill myself.
Oh really?
Honestly, no, I didn't quite remember if I wanted to kill myself, but I did see 5 minutes of it and got bored.
See, I think if they exist in the same world, then that must mean that could they still be humans if they exist in the same world?
I do think they basically just became a super race. That's what I think happened.
Or, like Rick and Morty, it's a parallel universe where the humans are cars.
Oh, that is so true. Oh, no, that's it. No, you've got down head. I think it's that. I think it is a parallel universe.
Where humans are cars.
Yeah, no, I think it's.
Does that mean that it's a parallel universe where the humans are cars, but the cars drive humans?
That is smart as fuck.
I think that's what it is. I think it's a parallel universe where the humans are cars.
Must be. It must be.
That's the only logical explanation we have for this.
That's true. That would understand why. That would explain all the human tendencies.
Yeah, why they speak English, why they have eyes and a mouth.
Well, they have
How do they poop? Do the cars poop?
Well, they be their exhaust gases.
Surely they must pee and poop.
Not necessarily.
So, just trying to
But what I don't understand, yeah, if it's a parallel universe or if it's a different, if it's a different dimension, then humans must still need to be involved. Like, why aren't they driving humans?
Yeah, and why is there a version of Mater that's like a matador and he's Mexican? These are some difficult questions. And so you've got like different races of cars as well, because you've got like the Luigi cars, which are little Italian guys.
Yeah.
And so they have different brands of cars.
Yeah, because they even mentioned Ferrari, which is
And the blue one, Sally's a Porsche, isn't she?
Pardon?
Sally's a Porsche.
Yes, she is. Which are companies manufactured by humans.
Yeah, so
it's so give me so many possibilities jumping at once, because you have man-made companies,
yeah.
but there are no people. But also they have human tendencies, which can also mean that it's a different dimension, but at the same time means that they could have taken over the humans.
Oh, here's a theory. The Cars universe is millions of years after WALL-E.
Millions of years after WALL-E.
So, think about it. All the humans have left Earth, and
They
then
come back in the end.
I don't know. Maybe they came back as cars.
My God.
Huh. I don't know. I'm a bit stumped here.
What I'm confused about is why don't the cars play other sports?
Yeah.
Because they're just race cars. And it's interesting because I don't know. My brain.
So why does Lightning McQueen not have a make and model yet Sally does, and she's a Porsche?
Interesting.
Like, what I reckon happened is there's another parallel universe where there's humans and cars that exist codependently together,
Really?
and one of the humans created a all-knowing, all-being car and a time machine and somewhere that you can cross dimensions, and then came into the human dimension, built because all the civilization had already been built, the cars just took over.
Interesting.
That would then tie in the parallel universe theory and the theory that the humans once were cars, or the cars once were humans.
My God.
But that is all we have time for. We've hit our 10-minute mark, so that is all we have time for today. Join in next time for our theory on Curious George. That's a good one for you.